a cowboy or alien either. Got him back.
What is the Star Wars?
Box is the set today. Box. If you're not over here, we're going to be the last one standing.
Okay, my bad.
Last one standing because of you.
My bad.
You seriously guys want to be the last ones here? I rarely do that. All the things back in the day, when they chew gum, when they don't push up. I had to wear a dunce hat because he took the girl's pigtails and stuck them in the inkwell. Let's do it. Let's go, go, go.
And they're not confident in who they are.
Yeah, this year when I see him, I'm like, so? And he's like, no, I changed.
I'm the opposite. If someone was like, you're straight, I would be like, I don't want to identify with
Those people. Whoa, slow down.
Too far I'm
Oh, but that's fine.
That could be a great web comic.
He left during the fire drill.
One boy hates gays, and the other hates gays. But together they learn to love each other. Boy loves webcomics. Are you calling? It's going to be called I Fell in Love with My Straight Best Friend. No, that's the goal. There's this anime I watched like one season of. I don't really watch anime anymore, but when I was watching it, it was
My class. Greetings, where are you? I'm at
Where?
my school, high school. I'm in high school right now. So,
Oh, like 2 weeks.
that's all I could tell you. I can't tell you my high school's name. Hello, Ducky Gaming. Hello.
Are you breaking that table? No. I hope not.
Get your butt off it. Get your butt off it. You don't need to do any more. She uses that table. Get off.
I know. This isn't funny, guys.
No.
Does anybody know what the term savant means?
No.
Savant. Okay. Savant means that basically you don't have all of your brain ability, but you can focus on one thing. Okay? So this guy right here is a savant. We'll write his name down. We're going to actually watch a short video on him. He's got perfect photographic memory. Do you even know what that is?
Is it like drawing, right?
That means you see it once, it's ingrained in your brain, and he just goes on automatic pilot. It's really amazing. Okay, so Stephen Wiltshire, make sure you got his name down, and we're gonna go and watch him in action.
Real quick.
You got it.
Meet Stephen Wiltshire, a British architectural artist who is one of the most famous artistic artists in the world. He had a city in a creative
The truly public voice stands on a sunshine and truthful liberty and justice for all.
Stephen starts by sketching his land in pencil first, and then scales it within a border. First angling landmarks before filling out in more intricate detail. Landmarks, including the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building, can be seen towering above smaller buildings after just 3 days of drawing. Stephen goes through up to 12 pens as he commits his photographic memory to high-grade paper, with the final drawing taking a week to finish. The unbelievably intricate picture was drawn with details of every building sketched into scale and encompasses the 5 boroughs of New York, New Jersey, Ellis Island, and the Statue of Liberty. So you were probably wondering, how does he do it? Well, Stephen is an autistic savant. He is known for his ability to draw landscapes from memory after seeing them just once. Savant syndrome is a condition in which someone with significant mental disabilities demonstrates certain abilities far in excess of average. The skills at which savants excel are generally related to memory. This may include rapid math calculations, artistic ability, map-making, or musical ability. Stephen was born in London in 1974 and was mute as a result of autism until age 5. Unable to communicate verbally, he turned to other outlets such as drawing. As a young boy, he drew everything from animals to people. But by the time he was 8, he had already found his niche for drawing buildings. Today, Stephen is a one-of-a-kind landscape artist, having depicted prominent cityscapes such as New York, Tokyo, and Rome, purely from memory. Now, I went through about 300 pages of drawings he has for sale on his website, trying to find out how much these drawings sell for. I could not find one of the large panoramic drawings for sale, but I found various others of a much smaller size that will give you an idea of how much these sell for. There is an aerial view of Brisbane, Australia, on an A4 piece of paper, which is the size of paper you find on a desktop printer, and that is for sale for £2,950. And here's the most expensive drawing I could find, of an A0 paper-sized drawing of Marina Bay Singapore, selling for £47,800. A0 is 4 times the size of A4. Stephen's Tokyo panoramic drawing was 16 meters in length, so a price in the hundreds of thousands would be a real possibility. It goes without saying, Stephen has some amazing drawing skills that work hand in hand with his photographic memory. In comparison, my memory is so bad, sometimes I literally have to stop and think what day of the week it is. That being said, despite Stephen's outstanding memory, whilst in Manhattan, he still managed to get lost and walk 45 minutes in the wrong direction. So nobody is perfect. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, so how much money was that most expensive piece? $48,000. Yeah, that was, I think, that was.
Thank you for all who joined us for Alien vs. Cowboy today.
Okay.
Don't forget that tomorrow is Friday.
So,
Michael Fitzgerald, but
how
someone
can you
tomorrow.
guys do it? And I'm frustrated because they stole my time today. All right. So how can you do it? There are many ways to go ahead and get started on this. Okay, 1 point perspective. What does that mean? We know this. What does 1 point mean? If you establish a horizon line, okay, how do you do a 1 point perspective?
The person was being recognized for embodying his skills.
1 point on the
is none
horizon,
other than
and
Miss
everything
Blackwater.
goes to
For
that,
nominator
okay?
role, we love your ideas and are super excited for this year. Can't wait to do all the things we have planned with
All
our
right,
kids.
this is a 1 point
Congratulations,
perspective.
Miss Blackwater.
Okay?
Check your mailbox
We're
for
not
your
going to do
perspective.
this,
And don't
but I
forget
want
that
you to
you can
understand
nominate
that.
someone
You see how
for the award
everything
or focus
converges to
by
that 1
placing their
point?
link on Canvas or the
Okay.
Student Council Instagram
All right.
page.
How they get
Winners
smaller
will be
as they
announced
further
every Monday,
we
Tuesday,
convert
and
it towards
Thursday.
1 single point. All right? So,
And
write that
I'll
down
put
now.
it-
Write it down. That is 1 point. That's the
Okay,
definition.
Olivia, what
Get
do
it
you
down.
call a happy cowboy? What, Jacqueline? A Jolly Rancher.
Shows how things appear to get smaller as they get further away, converging towards a single vanishing point on the horizon line. So it's actually on the horizon line. If you do 2 point, which we're going to be doing, you'll see that there's quite a difference. It is not necessarily right on, but the 2 points are on the lines, but you don't draw the buildings on the lines. So if you've ever driven down a highway, looked at telephone poles or signs, how they get smaller the further away they are, that's the same idea, 1 point perspective. They converge, they get smaller the further away that they are from you. Okay? Are we ready?
No.
Almost.
Almost
Okay,
done.
almost. Keep going. towards a single vanishing point on the horizon line. Vanishing points on the horizon line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, another method is 2 points. Okay, so 2-point perspective. In case you've forgotten what this looks like, remember, we did this on the last page of your packet. Remember?
Yes.
Okay, we did this. So, we're going to do a quick review on it because some of you are newbies, okay? But pay attention because this is what we're going to be doing in just a few minutes on a large scale.
In this lesson, we're going to take a look at how you can use 2-point perspective to create the illusion of space and three-dimensional form in a drawing. So let's go ahead and get started. The first step is to define the horizon line. Now, theoretically, the horizon line is the line that divides the sky from the ground. And since this is 2-point perspective, we place 2 vanishing points on the horizon line. It doesn't matter where you place them, but they're going to far apart from each other, and they must be on the horizon line. Now, the next thing we'll do is we'll define the corner. Since we'll draw some basic cubes here, we start with the corner of the cube. Then we'll draw 2 lines from each end of that corner to one of the vanishing points. We'll do the same with the second vanishing point. 2 lines from each end of that corner back to the vanishing point. Now all we need to do is simply define the ends of the cube in space. We'll draw straight and down vertical lines to indicate where the cube ends on both sides. Now I'm going to draw a couple extra lines here. We won't see these lines in the finished drawing, but it's important to know that they exist. And they exist from each end of the lines that we drew where the cube ends, going to the opposite vanishing point. And where these lines meet in space is the back edge of the cube. Like I said, we won't see these lines because we're looking at an opaque cube that rests on the vanishing point. Now we can erase the lines that we no longer need to reveal our first three-dimensional cube in space. Now what happens if you draw a cube below the horizon line? Well, we'll start it the same way by drawing the corner, and then lines from each one of the ends of that corner back to both of the vanishing points on both sides. Then, as we did before, we'll define where the cube ends in space by drawing straight up and down vertical lines. Now, we're not complete here. We need to define the top part of the cube. To do so, we'll draw a line that recedes back to the vanishing point from each of the top ends of the cube. Now, theoretically, remember, there are more lines that exist. And where these lines exist on the bottom portions of the edge of the cube is the back edge of the cube. But like I said, we're drawing an opaque cube. So now we can erase the lines that we no longer need. Let's look at drawing a cube above the horizon line. Again, we'll start with the corner and then lines from each end of that corner back to both of the vanishing.
Got it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, okay? So the assignment for this project, you will create a cityscape with at least how many? Okay, write it down. Okay, so we're going to definitely start off by doing a cityscape, and there's a minimum of 12 buildings that you're going to be actually asked to do, okay? So there's 12. As a class, we're now going to decide how many things we're going to do. So you're going to need to write this list that's on the board. So I'm going to flip the lights on so you can see the board. It's all in green right here. So we've already decided that there's going to be 12 buildings. Got that one. Okay, trees and plants. How many are we going to do as a class? And you probably want to think in terms of odd numbers. 3s, 5s, 7s. How many? I'm going to go high if you don't choose. 3 plants and trees. Okay? Streets. How many streets? You're going to say 2? You only want two drawings? No. You're going to have at least 2 because they got to converge. That's going to be the minimum. Okay? Lights. How many street lights? Just pendulums. How many street lights? 4. Okay? How many cars? Cars are going to whoop your butt. How many? 1? 5? I'm seeing different things here. Okay, we got to have at least 1. At least 1. Okay. Animals. Dogs. Cats. cockatiels, whatever. How many? We're gonna have 2. Okay, clouds, how many? How many clouds? You want 3? Okay. Parks? We have 1 park? Just 1? Okay, parking lots. Parking lots, how many? We have 2, okay? Traffic lights. You want 4? All right, 4 wins. Okay, sidewalks, how many? A minimum of 2. A minimum of 2. How many do I have? Depends on how you break up your city station. 4, 6, 12, 94, how many? 3 it is. Okay, fire hydrants. 2. Okay, restaurants. How many restaurants? 2, 4, 6, 8, how many? You're gonna have 1. Okay, do we want to have monsters? That's gonna be optional. Does everyone want to agree in this class that you're gonna put a monster in there someplace, or no? I'm gonna give you the option on that one. Okay, entertainment, what does that mean? Movie theaters, game hubs, whatever. How many? 3 it is. Okay, public service facilities. That's going to be like libraries, police, fire, any of those kind of buildings. How many? Come on, guys. Participation. Hello. How many? You're going to do 1? Okay. And then people. How many people are you going to put in yours as a class? How many are you going to do? You want 6? Okay, 6 it is. That's your numbers. Get those numbers down, because that's what I'm going to be requiring you to go ahead and have in your drawing this hour. Every hour is going to be a little bit different, okay? So make sure you got those numbers, and we'll be grading based on how you go ahead and do that. Okay, so get those down. If you cannot see that, run up, take a pic on your phone, and then you're done, okay? Now there's 3 different perspectives. If I'm standing up on top, looking down, what is that? If I'm standing high and I'm looking down on it, what is that called? What is that perspective? That's going to be a bird's eye, okay? If I'm really short, like an ant, and I'm looking up, or a worm, worm's eye view, okay? Or if you're looking straight ahead, it's going to be eye level. Those are the 3 perspectives. Write them down. Those are your 3 perspectives. You get to choose which one you're going to do it by. Okay? Bird's eye, worm's eye, or eye level. Those are your 3 perspectives you're choosing from. Okay, now I have to see evidence of a light source. Write it down. Where are we going to have light? Is it going to be to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back? You're going to put that in there, and everything in that is going to evidence that that light source is where it's at. Now, in this room, we've got multiple light sources. That's why I'm saying choose one. We're trying to make it a little easier on you by choosing one. So all your cast shadows and everything are going to be going one direction based on where that is. Okay? Now, number 4, make sure that all of your points go to 2 points that you've chosen. So, on mine right here, I've got my point here, and then I got one over here. I'm going to make yours a little bit easier. You're going to have some space on the side here that will allow you to go ahead and put your points off your drawing. And it will make it so that it's a little bit wider. Okay? So, that's going to be an important thing. Okay, so remember verticals, you either got straight up and down, or you're going to the points. No mystery points. Write that down. No mystery points. So if I come over and I'm looking and I take a ruler and it's going to some strange place and it's not going to the point, that is not going to wash. You're going to have to redo it. Okay? That's the objective. We need to go ahead and make sure that it's going to the points for straight up and down. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and put some lines in. Keep the horizon line high for more detail. We're going to do 6 inches down. So, what we're going to do now is start giving you some pieces of paper. You want to help? Okay. All right, the first thing we're going to do, you're also going to need to have rulers. Somebody at your table, get up now and go get some rulers enough for your table. Everyone should be moving. Get up, get enough rulers for everyone at your table. There should be 4 in there. Let's see if I can get one more for you. Everyone needs a ruler. Okay, what do we got? 1, 2, 3 down, and then if you got the next one, pass it down. Okay, count, and if you got the next one, pass it down. Count it. If you got extras, pass them down. Everyone needs one of these. Okay, if you got extras, pass them down, but I'm just randomly throwing these down. Okay, take what you need and then pass it down. Okay, everyone should have a large piece of paper. We're going to go on a horizontal format. I think you've got 2 there, check. I think you've got 2. Maybe I'm wrong, okay? All right, who are we missing? Who doesn't have one? Tell me that you need one still? Okay, that's 2, all right. Okay, so everyone should have a ruler, and everyone should have a large piece of paper. Okay, the first thing I'm going to have you do is you're going to take all that little fuzzy end off there by folding it over, and you're going to go and just take it right off. Hold it up, and then one person from each table is going to get in the trash. Take your fuzzy end off. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. I had you. Okay, take those off, and then one person grab all the dick and throw it in the trash, and then we'll continue. Should be perforated, so you guys should be able to make a nice clean line there. Go ahead and just take those off. Don't take them off one at a time. The whole thing should come. Get a handful of it. One person at your table, just take it, throw it away. Down here, help each other out. this point. So one person from each table, take all the cookies, and let's get them in the trash real quick. Thank you. Thank you. We're almost there. Good. Tell me I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do with that spacing back there for you. Okay. All right. Still waiting. Got a few more. Okay. I want everyone to go ahead and grab their rulers, and I want you to point to 1 1/2. 1 1/2 on your ruler. 1 1/2. And Ms. Klein, you walk around and make sure we're accurate. 1 1/2. You got 1 1/2? That's half. So where's 1 1/2? There you go. Got it? You know what 1 1/2 is? 1 2. 1 1/2, 1 1/2, 1 1/2. Good. You guys got it? You guys got it? You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. 1 1. That's a quarter. That's a half. 1 1/2. Where's that? 1. So 1 1/2. So that's a ½ inch past it. Okay. Good. Okay. 1 1/2. All right. I think we're there. So what I'm going to have you do is we're going to create a margin. Okay. So that 1 1/2, we're going to go ahead and lay a ruler right on the end, and then we're going to mark 1 1/2 there, and then we're going to go down and do it again, 1 1/2, 2 points. Go ahead and do that now. One and 1/2. If you do it twice, you're going to have a nice straight line, and yours should be looking like mine. So, you can do it on the left-hand side or right-hand side, it's fine. So 1 1/2, and then just slide down and do it one more time. 1 1/2 here, and then connect those two with your ruler. 1 1/2. We had a hard time on that, didn't we? Okay, so let's start on this side here. 1 1/2. And 1 1/2 again. 1 1/2. Okay. You're going to do the same thing on the other end as well. Measure twice and get a straight line. 1 1/2, 1 1/2, and then you're going to get a straight line by joining those two together. Do that now. Okay, you should be at around that at this point. Okay, so 1 1/2. Point. 1 1/2. Good, good, good. Getting there. Good. Almost. Good. Down near there. Okay. Got it. Okay, so 1 1/2. So 1 1/2, they're good. 1 1/2. 2 points. Okay. You good? Do you not have a piece of paper? A large one? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to take this kind of your name right here and a period. Write those right there on the paper. Why? Because if you don't, someone's going to say that your drawing is much better than theirs, and they're going to help themselves to your drawing. Okay? So, are we too crowded? Okay, tight. Go ahead, you can move over. Move over there. As long as you can see the board. Okay? David, do you need to move? You got enough space. You good? Okay. If you guys are cramped, move. Well, you can move on over here. There's a spot here, there's a spot right there. Okay. So your name, first and last, and the period needs to be on there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and measure from the top down, and we're going to create our horizon line. Okay? We're gonna use 6 inches. All right, 6 inches, that's where we're at. Everyone should know how to find the 6 on there, okay? So we're gonna start from the top. We're gonna go ahead and put a point, another point, connect those two, and that's gonna be our horizon line. All the way across, make it over into the margin, and I'll show you why in just a minute. All the way across, like that. 6 inches down from the top, guys. 6 inches down, measure it twice, and get your horizon line. 6 inches down. You get it? 6. 6 inches right here. Measure 6. 6. All the way across. Oops, sorry. Okay, so we just went up and half right here. 2 points. So we can go ahead and make a straight line. Do that on both ends, and then measure 6 inches down like this. In 2 spots, and then you get your horizon. Okay, so you need this on that end, and then you need to measure this straight across that one. Following me? Okay. Okay, 1 and a half on this end. 1 and 1/2. 1 and 1/2. Connect them up. Like so. Now what's our measurement from the top? What's our measurement? 6 inches. 6 inches. And that should be 6 right there, right? Okay. Then we just connect those up all the way across. To have our measurements. Okay. You need this last period you get right there. Okay, need on it. Get your period on there. Name first and last and period, guys. Okay. Yeah, if you did it in the upper side, that might be a problem. That's why I want you to do it in the bottom right. Okay? All right, now, this is what I'm going to ask you to do. In the center of that space, you're going to put a dot. In the center of this space, you're going to put a dot. Do it now. So in your margins, find the center of that, put a dot, and then put a second dot on the other side. So this line goes all the way, and we'll mark it. All right. I should see dots. I'm looking. Okay, so this has to go all the way. Do this. Go all the way. Good, 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 good. Guys. Okay, halfway, right there, and halfway the margin over there. Okay. Okay, 1.5. That's 1.5 right here. And this is 1.5 right here. Okay, and those two, like so. Make that nice and secure. Okay. It's going to be real important that you follow directions on this, guys, especially when we're setting up, okay? So filming it, I need a dot in the center. Go ahead and do that. Okay, you're catching up. Let me know if you need help. Okay, good, good. All right, now in the videos, I like having it so that I can put my cityscape down here. If you want to do a worm's eye or bird's eye, maybe slightly different, but I'm going to do it from this perspective. So this is my perspective. What is that? What is that perspective? We're looking down on it, so what is it? Bird's eye, okay? I like bird's eye because I can get a lot of buildings in that space. Instead of just having one view, I can look in and I can see all kinds of different details that you otherwise wouldn't be able to see. So, this is what I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to go ahead, guesstimate more or less where the center of the page is. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and put a line. That line should be about 4 inches in height. So just put a line right there, more or less in the center. It should be 4 inches in height. Do that. So the center of the space. More or less right there. Make sure it's 4 inches high. Okay. Did you get it? Not too fast? Okay. So I need you to, center space. Okay. And then you put a 4-inch line somewhere down below that line, 4 inches. Make it 4 inches. There you go. Here we go. Got it. Is it 4? Or looks like 3. Double check. Double check. Make sure it's 4. Yes, please go. Is it time? No, I need it. Well, you need an eraser. I thought you said a rescue. Does anybody else need an eraser? Nobody else needs an eraser. Eraser. Does anybody else need one? Erasers? No. Nope. Okay. All right. Anna, what are we going to do next? You watched the video. What are we going to do now? Anna's giving you some important information right here. You might want to listen. Okay, so she says we're going to now draw lines from the left and the right and connect them up with what you've got right here. Do it. Go. Don't go too dark because you're going to erase them. Stay light. Now, I'm not going to do mine all the way across because I've got a heavy pencil here. So we got lines on the top and bottom going to both sides, going to both points that you put on there. Go ahead and connect those up. Stay light. Don't push too hard because you're going to be erasing. Okay? Can everyone see that? If you can't, get up and see it because I need to be on spot on this. Okay? Good? Okay, drop down a little bit. 4 inches. Okay. Okay, do the same with the top. Top and bottom, guys. Connect them to the points on both sides. Connect them up to the points. So remember I said put a point here, put a point right here. And now connect those together. Okay, yeah? Okay. So these points, here's your points. You're missing them. So right here, and same right here. Okay, connect those up. Is anybody still lost?
No.
Okay, good. Connect them up, guys. Stay light. You're going to erase. Okay, Ann, what's the next step? You watch the video, what's the next step? No. Come on. I want you to brain engage, okay? So, what do we have to do? We've got them both converging. Well, we're going to create a building. So what do we have to do on that? We got to do the 2 verticals on either side. Okay? Did you hear that? Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. We're going to drop in those 2 verticals. Okay, so do that. I'm going to, if I could, I use your ruler as a guide here to line it up with that top edge. Make sure it's nice and straight. Should look like that. Look at the board, guys, make sure you're there. Okay. So, this here, the line should be going from this point and from that point to this point and this point. Does that make sense? So not in the center, but, because this needs to be 4 inches, unless you want to make this long. You can make that the top. You can make that the top and just measure down. You can do that. We good? Nope, we're not. Okay. So, this needs to go to this point. This is your magic point, not here, right here. So this goes to here. Where's your pencil? Right here. And then this goes to that point right there. No mystery points. It goes to the point that we put on the paper. So this goes right to here. See how I'm lining that up? And then this is going to line up right here, from here to here. Bada bing, bada boom, okay? Penelope needs some help, okay? Looking good? Good? Okay, so you just need to drop in your 2 verticals. What does she need to do to get those 2 verticals? She just needs to put them in, right? So how are you gonna line them? Oh, did I steal your pencil? Whose pencil is yours? Sorry. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead, more a few inches here. Put a spot right there, and a spot right here. And then we're gonna line that up on the top, keep it down. Keep it nice and straight. Bada bing. Bada boom. There. Okay. And you're all caught up with that. Okay. We good? Okay, let's get the tops. Okay. Okay. All right. The thing that you need to do first of all, okay, we're gonna have to erase these right there. See the top of the wheel right there? See how it goes right there? And keep it nice and straight. Make it right, because you want to get this thing going. Okay? Alright, same on this one here. Now we're bringing it over to the paint like that. Keep it. See right here? Got it? Okay, what's the next step? What side of the building can we still see or should we be able to see? Because we're doing what perspective? We're doing bird's eye perspective, so because we're doing that, what other side are we going to see of this building? We're going to see the top, so that's what we got to do. Okay, so what we need to do now, we're going to take these 2 points right here, and we're going to connect them to the opposite point on the other side of the page. Got it? Stay light. We're going to make some refinements here. So, there's that point. Go ahead and connect it up. Do the same on this one right here, the opposite side. And that's going to give us the top. That's going to give us the top. Top. Okay, what are the 2 things that I had you guys, well, once you get this, you got to start on details. Okay, Kevin, on the last page, we got the cube drawn, and then I had you go ahead and draw some things on one of the buildings. What were they? Doors and windows, okay? Do doors and windows align? They do. They do. So, what I want you to do is this. Watch what I'm doing, but make your own. Watch what I'm doing, but make your own. So on this right here, am I too fast? Are we not there yet? How are we doing, guys? Good? How are we going to line up windows and doors? How you going to do it? How you going to do it? You got to put it back? Okay, so how do you do it on the walls? How do you do it on the walls of the building? Okay, so you're going to have to come up with how large your windows are going to be and how big your doors are going to be. Okay? We're drawing looking down on it, so it's going to be smaller than you think. Okay? Are you with me? Okay. So this is what I'm going to get you started with. Watch what I'm doing and then make your own. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop in some lines. This, and by the way, you rarely see windows right on the corner of a building. Back in the 70s, they would make blocks of glass, and they would put them sometimes in the corner of buildings. That's not the case usually. If you're constructing with steel, wood, any of those materials, you have to have those corners to hold up the building. You have to have it, especially if it's multi-level. So we don't want windows right up against the edge. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to take this, and I'm going to measure out about quarter of an inch on both sides. I'm going to drop in some verticals, about a quarter of an inch. Right there, and right here. So now I've got some funky line things, and you're like, oh, what? That's really ugly. But we're not done. I'm just dropping in some spacers. Okay? When architects lay out buildings, you look at them. Windows and doors align. Okay? So we've got these. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say every ½ inch, for me, I'm going to go ahead and put a dot right on the corner. On this first corner. Okay? So, ½ inch, bada bing, bada boom. We're going to go ahead and put those dots right there. Like so. Now, all I need to do from those points is connect here for this wall, connect there for this wall. Okay? So, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to connect those up. And I know I'm moving fast. Just take mental notes and really watch what I'm doing, because this can be a little more confusing than you think. I started with the corner of the building itself, and now I'm laying this out. I'm going to do this side, and then I'm going to look back and see if you guys have that Bill Wilder deer in the headlights look, or whether you actually understand what's going down. Some of you I actually helped do this earlier. Do you understand how to do that? Yes, yes? No? On the corner, what were my measurements that I used? And how many levels is this going to be? It's a multi-level, so how many levels are you going to have on it? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got an 8-story building right there. Okay? So my measurements are on the corner right here, and I connected that to this point. Now I'm going to do the opposite and take it to this one right here. Okay? Are you with me? Maybe we should all be doing this, because I've seen a lot of deer in the headlights. A lot of deer in the headlights. Okay, so ½ inch from the bottom corner, right there, then inch, ½ inch, inch, ½ inch, inch, ½ inch, all the way up. That's what you should have on yours. So do it. Measure. I want to see points. ½ inch all the way. ½ inch, ½ inch, ½ inch. So here's the half, here's the half, here's the hole, here's the half, here's the hole. Half the hole, half the hole. Start from the bottom, work up. You can have a penthouse, but you can't have a real squatty potty looking first level. You gotta have plenty of space on there. So start from the bottom and measure up. Oh dear. So, what you need to do, when across, go nice and straight. So reach these off, and then measure every half an inch. So. Half inch, these guys right here, made a lower one, and each one of those points match on this side, each one of these match on that side. Okay, just make sure yours is really straight, okay, on your lines. Okay, you guys know what you're doing? You need a break? Is that what the problem is? You need a break. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take 3 minutes right now, okay? If you are totally lost, you better stay here and we'll help you out so you can get caught up, right? If you need to go to the restroom, do it now. We actually see right Is that open? No. Okay, who needs help? You need some help? Okay, let's get you caught up. And then just measure half an inch all the way up, and then connect this, and connect that. You should have a point right here. This is where your point should be. There. There. You got it. Okay. All right. So we're looking at a half an inch all the way up. Okay. So right here, we're going to take the pencil here, and we're going to flip it right. Where you have an inch. Now we're going to take that, we're going to connect. Remember how I said we don't want to take it right up to the corner? So we're going to create, leave those corners there. So we're going to connect up these points with that on this side, and then we'll take these to the opposite on this side. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Got it. Okay, so what I'm seeing now is this is Okay, does anybody else need help before we jump in? You good? Okay. All right, so we got 4 minutes there, and okay, so we're missing this here. Don't put it on this side. Put it on this is 2. First thing we have to do is
I know how to do this, like, we're not supposed to line it up, I just really anyway. Didn't know what you're talking about. Yeah, everything's great as it is.
all right, so my concern, this one is back. Getting off. Careful. Make sure that one's okay. This one. There, okay, so what you do is you would have to do your measurements on the other. This one's got
I got it.
Oh dear. Okay. Hold on a second. You got some issues. I got a Misty point. Okay. That's so the first thing. You need to straighten this up. Just got to straighten. Like this. Yeah, we got a problem with this. Straighten this up. So, take that one right there. This is going to be wrong. Now. Straighten this up a bit. He's got to go this way. Okay, if you've got windows on both of those, I need to see a doorway, and then any other details that you're gonna put on it, I wanna see it before we walk. I gotta help a few people get straightened out here. Okay. Right on the end of the paper. Okay, then we're supposed to go ahead, come down here, we're supposed to do 4 inches. Then connect this point here, this point here. Do you have them? Okay. So, one right there, and this one right here. What's the next step? Correct. Moving down this side. That's going to give us our sides. Then what's going to be the next step? Okay. We want to go ahead to work that way. And notice that was still straight. So you don't line it up. That's what you want to do. You got to straighten that. Keep it nice. Line up there. Okay? We're going to do that. And we'll get this right here. Okay? We'll miss a part. Okay, so I'm going to take that over here. Take this over here. Okay. Now what? Now you're going to do your 1/4 inch. There's a 1/4 inch right here. 1/4 inch right here. There. Line these up. Keep it all nice and straight. So nothing right there. That's the next step after I get this line. I have to do some measurements on the corner. What am I going to do with it then? Remember? Okay. Alright, so that goes on. Okay. We're going to start at the bottom and measure up every 1/2 inch. So we're going to take it right here. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Then you're going to take that, this. So rotate it. Rotate it. Rotate it. See what I'm doing? You're going to take over. Measure the other one. All right, Kevin. You got all the slots. You got to have an entry run. It's going to be a hotel. It's going to be top. Whatever it is, you got to have an entry run. You have to use that entry run.
Let's go. All right. Now you get to do the other side. No. We have 5 minutes. Like a couple minutes. And then we can do that side.
Hey, what time is it?
We have 2 minutes to this one. Come on, David. Come on, David. No.
Wait, we got 2 minutes. Why don't we just pack up?
Here.
Okay, that's got 2 minutes or not? We got like 2 minutes, miss. What's the point? I'll do it Wednesday. If I can't do it,
I literally said yes.
not even Puerto Rican.
I didn't say you're a racist.
Everyone's packing up now. It's not even Puerto Rican. No, that's just a random line right there. I drew one under it, that's fine. We still got 2 minutes. Who knows?
Alright, I need all of these drawings in here for you to go before you leave. I need all of your rulers in the center of your table. Go.
Esteban Ochoa Torres, please come to the counseling office. Esteban Ochoa Torres, please come to the counseling office.
Okay, all of your drawings from your table go over here. What hour are you in? 3rd hour. This is yours. There's your tables. All of them in there. Your table 9. You're at the very bottom. 89 at the bottom. One person from each table can slide everybody out of here. You guys are going way slow. You're not. You're not.
I know my favorite.
Hey, what game are we on? You weren't even paying attention to what you were doing.
I was watching the video.
Huh. A little slow on that. Hey guys, go on back in there.
I'm already out. Those who just left, I'm back now. Sorry, I had to get my work done. I tried to go have my phone on, but I couldn't. So I'm already. It's lunchtime, so I'm dropping out. And here's my stream tomorrow.
Oh, you must be sweating, dude. It's fine. I wear a hoodie 24/7. Like, yeah. Yeah. Like Mr.